Hello, friends. Good morning. We are analyzing today Microsoft, and we are looking at the chart for and the bar for April 38th, 2025. As we can see here, yesterday we have seen a bullish bar supported by a big volume change. The average volume for last 4 to 5 sessions was around 19 million or less, but we have seen 2x or twice the volume traded, average traded for last 5 to 6 sessions, around 36 million shares. So this was already telling us that hey, something good is going to come along the way for Microsoft, and rightfully, results were announced yesterday afternoon after the market closing, and the results were positive as market expected. And we're seeing a pre-market gap up open around 430, 431 on the Microsoft. So there's a good trend reversal that we are seeing on the Microsoft. Last time when we discussed, we said like, hey, we have to break out of this 394 bar high, and we did for last couple of sessions, and today we are seeing this big gap up. So it's a big change for Microsoft, and people are interested to buy and hold for Microsoft for long term, between 1 to 2 years, even for investment purposes in their portfolio. It's a good opportunity right now that we can consider. But chasing today Microsoft at 430, 31 is not advisable. So look for some correction over next 2 weeks around 410 to 415 levels, and that will be a good opportunity to enter. I'm not expecting that this will be a runaway kind of a move for Microsoft. It was definitely gapping up, and it may just gap up and move somewhat higher for some more time, and then have a meaningful correction for 415, 410 range. Let's also look at the longer term chart on the weekly time frame. Here we are looking at the weekly time frame. As you can see, I have already drawn the Fibonacci extensions for Microsoft to understand if the move continues like this on a bullish side over next year and a half, what levels we can expect to see on the chart. So we have connected, let me redraw this again for benefit. So let's delete the Fibonacci extension here. Take the Fibonacci tool, pick the high point of this Fibonacci. Sorry, this is not Fibonacci. This is Fibonacci. So this Fibonacci, connect the high point of this bar to the low point of this bar for the whole move, and we should see the first level when the market starts to move higher and breaks the all-time high of 468. We should see levels of 550 first and followed by 650-ish range. So we are at least looking around 40 to 50% move over a year and a half on Microsoft. So that's a good opportunity for people who are looking for long-term investment. Even if we look at the recent or what has happened over this longer term correction, what we are seeing here on the chart for Jan 2023 is something that is playing out right now for the month of April and May. So even on this side, even if you pick a high average value of this overall move, we have seen around 80% move from this average point of 250 on the Microsoft to all the way to 468. So we may not see 80% move because the correction on the Microsoft last time was a lot more than what we have seen in recent times. So at least 40 to 50% move over long term is quite possible for investment side. So good opportunity for people who are willing to buy and hold, even for a short term. The move is already done, so there's no point in chasing for short term trading. But it will give you more opportunities as we look forward in following days. where we should see some rest, some move and rest kind of pattern setting up on the chart. Let's go back to the daily. So we're gapping up today here. We should expect to see some pause and then move higher, pause and move higher. So we should see some resting again on 468 levels, because that's where a lot of people who have bought may be willing to sell. So you should see some consolidation or time wise and price wise correction for some time. So overall, positive change, and it's good for short term people who are looking to play out over next 1 month to 2 months on correction, and also for people who are looking for longer term investment in their portfolios. That's all I have.